Welcome back, Travelers and Immigrants, to more Neverwinter Nights 2. In the last session, we found our Uncle Duncan, and we discovered that there is magic in these shards. Let's go put it in here. We have only 2 shards right now, but hopefully we can make that into 3 before long, and into 4 and 5. Our first shard gives health bonus, meaning that we get more health just by holding it. Next one, we have acid and electrical resistance. That's pretty good. Oh, also, we got some new armor. What do you do, buddy? Examine. Dexterity bonus plus 5, plus 1 armor. Do we have... Oh, we have plus 2, okay.
Yes.
What are you wearing? Padded armor plus
Follow
1.
me.
Full plate, yeah,
help?
you have some pretty good one. Leather armor plus 1.
I would say yes.
I don't...
Yes.
Since it's got the armor of loyalty, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to, What? Can you not wear it? Oh, derp. There we go. Reason being is because she's a druid, and she's a rogue, even though it would be equally good on either of them, considering they both have plus 1 armor. The reason why I don't give it to Nishka is because it's called the armor of loyalty. Rogues are not loyal.
I would say yes.
If you found a loyal rogue, then watch him close. Watch him very, very close. Now let's get out of here. We got some business to take care of. And this is how we decide what we want our party to look like. And so far we only got 3, so let's just take it. Let's just take it. There'll be some parts of the game where you're forced to take a certain member or not. And sometimes it might be easier just to take a certain member. Though, if anyone knows how enchanting works, can someone please tell me? I mean, I probably got a book of it in my inventory, but if someone could tell me which one, I can review that in between sessions. So let me take a brief look at what we got. Protections, Alchemists, Priest Journal, Alchemists, Weaponry. Okay, nothing about enchantment. So let's take a look at the map. Armorsmith, Caleb. Actually, we got some pretty good armor already. We'll look at the weaponsmith and or armor. Yep. No. Let's take a look at the armorsmith. Might as well see if he's got anything better than what we got. Because any little bit of progression is good enough for me. What can I do for you? This is an odd place to set up shop. I know, not exactly a high traffic area, is it? It's the only place where I could set up this tent, though. I'm not about to pay rent for an actual shop when I can have one for free. And I'm right next to the City Watch, so Moye's thugs tend to leave me alone. Overall, it works out quite well. Show me what you have for sale. Okay. Benzo's Luck. What are you? A lot of lore here, but you just scroll down to find out what it does. Okay, so pretty much it just gives extra armor versus Kadak and 3+ versus evil. So if something's Kadak evil, you're getting plus 6 armor. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let's take a look. Full plate, half plate plus 1.
Yeah.
Kelgar, what's your shield? Heavy shield plus 1. Yeah, heavy shield plus 1, okay. Mask of Persuasion, we could get that. Paladin helmet. Tower shield! Oh my word, I love those ones. Plus 4, attack penalty minus 2. Oh, but it's not very good with the attack. It's good for tanking, but not good for attacking. What about this heavy shield? What do you do? Base armor minus 2, plus 1 AC bonus to shield because it's a shield. What's in your material slot? Looks like just some material, just some basic materials. Alchemical silver, we might want some of that.
Yes.
What's in our material slot? Okay, we do have some alchemical silver already. Duskwood plank. I wouldn't mind taking the full plate mold. Okay, Kelgar, you can hold that for me. And if anything, I'm just gonna sell these. There we go.
Follow
Oh,
me.
do you have any weapons? Yes. I'm keeping that light shield because it's sentimental value. Yes, for the sentimentalness. And he's using a hammer now, and he's specializing in using that hammer. So let's just sell everything here so that way we can get as much coin as we can get. This might be one of the slowest episodes, or sessions. Mainly because you can go places and have things just sort of happen. go. Okay. Let's take a look here. Armor. Okay. Nothing here. Although, what is up here? Weapon. Oh, there's a weaponsmith. Okay, we can definitely do with some better weaponry. Kelgar already has a pretty awesome hammer, so I don't really think that. But we just have a regular rapier. She's still using a dagger. What the?
I'll take care of it.
Bladelings, slay them all! And most of them are dead already. And there's a coup de grace. That was fast. Are you sure we need better weaponry? We'll always need better weaponry. The name's Repco. If you're looking for a blade, I'll hold mine up against any of my competitors. I have no idea why I gave him that voice. How's business for you? Could be worse. Could be better. With all the nasties going on in the docks, more people are looking to arm themselves. On the other hand, fewer people are entering the district, and those that do aren't here to shop. It's a rough time to be a weaponsmith. Show me what I have for sale. A little bit of lag. There we go. Oh, for a moment, I was thinking, wait a moment, isn't that supposed to be in the second? No, it's not. Okay. Arc Sunder. That's an axe. Let's just take a look. Dwarven axe, falchion, greatsword, hand axe, karma, kukri, crossbow, hammer. Oh, rapier +1. Automatically getting. Equip. Sell. Thank you. Oh, short sword +2. Nishka could definitely use that. Because I believe she can still use her abilities even through the short sword. Because it's still a tiny weapon. Still a small weapon. There we go. Let's see, what are you
How can I help?
using? A sickle.
Yes.
Are there any sickles? A sickle. Not gonna spend much time on this one. Nothing. Alright. Ooh, that one looks really good. What's the sandstorm? What do you do? Decreased AC modifier and hammer bonus +2. Blindness. Okay, that's pretty good. But let's get out of here now. And I'm guessing that this is the City Watch, because I just turned around and there's, well, City Watch here. Big old building, guards on either side. Could be the palace, but I highly doubt that the palace would be in the docks district. You never know. Some kingdoms have that, where it's like the docks and then the castle. Hey, Cormac! How you doing, buddy? There must be someone you can spare, Lieutenant. He is the first to take a stand against these thugs and deserves our protection. You know the number of men I have available to me, Marshal. You also know the efforts I've been taking to weed out turncoats. I can send some watchmen to the shopkeeper, but then we'll have to postpone the sweep through the northern district. I'm sure you'll agree that we want every man available for that operation. The council hasn't done us any favors with that last vote, have they, Lieutenant? We'll just have to make do with what we've been given. Very well, postpone the sweep. Assign some men to the shopkeeper. Place the others on Well, look at what the winds brought into Neverwinter. It's good to see you again. I just imagine us shaking hands right now. If I recall, you were promised a reward if you decided to seek me out. I spoke with my captain once I had returned, and she agreed that your services were quite valuable. The watch is most generous. Thank you. 300 gold. Glad to see your harrowing journey through the mare hasn't changed you. A lot of people come out of that place changed, and not for the better. But enough of that. What can I do for our fellow harborman? I'm looking for Aldenon the Sage. Aldenon, yes, I know of him. He's a sage that lives in the Black Lake district. Beautiful place, worth the trip. But we have the entire district locked up tight. You won't be getting in anytime soon. Why? What happened there? Foulest murder. I'm not permitted to give you any details as the investigation is ongoing, but it's serious. Even the mages of the clock tower have gotten involved. Isn't there anything you can do to help me? The only way anyone gets in is if they're a member of the Watch, and Captain Berlena has to personally approve anyone who wants to enter Black Lake. That woman takes her job very seriously. She won't just give you one if you ask. What if I work for the City Watch? Will that help? It would be a good start. Knowing you, you're more than capable of handling the job. If you'd make enough of an impact, Captain Berlena may even take an interest in you, and believe me, you'll have plenty of opportunities to show off your abilities. Sign me up then. What did I tell you about this one, Ro? Gets things done with little fuss. Yes, sir, a valuable recruit. The captain will be pleased. Hey, look, we've already impressed her. Here, you'll need to wear this cloak to mark you as a member of the City Watch, and believe me, your arrival has helped us out immensely. Now, I wish we had the time for you to settle in, but we've got a problem with one of the shopkeepers. His name's Hagen, and he's decided to stand up to the criminals of this district. Get down to his shop and make sure nothing happens to him. My gut tells me Moi's crew isn't through with him yet. Lieutenant, it would seem our problems are solved. The sweep of the northern docks can occur on schedule. Yes, thank you. I recommend that you make your way to Hagen's as soon as possible. I worry for his safety. Alright, we got ourselves a mission. We gotta go beat up some thugs. That's what I heard out there. I'm just kidding. We gotta go protect a shopkeeper named Hagen. Alright. Let's see. If I were Moye, who is, being all secret and trying to conquer the docks, the first way to do it would be through the people. The people would be first. Where's the shop? Okay, there it is. Because that is okay, that's Sand's shop. I thought that was the sunken flag for a moment, but no, it's right here. So how you do that is first you would go through the people, as many stories have shown. Intimidate them, get them complacent, and then build up your empire with gold and money and all that stuff. Let's see, what else is there? And then you gotta take out the local authorities. Oh, but first, if anyone tries to stand up to you, you gotta take him down, or else more people will start coming up against you. And will start reporting you to the Watch and getting you caught. So I mean that they will send thugs here. Most definitely they will send thugs here. They have to. Because if one guy stands up, then another guy's gonna stand up, then another guy's gonna stand up. Until this city is no longer theirs. They just have to come. Because if they don't, they will fight back. Well, Matt, is there something I can help you with? I'm here to speak with Hagen. I'm Risa. My father is Hagen. Might I ask what you wish to speak with him about? I may be able to help. Instead. I'm with the City Watch. I didn't put on the cloak. I'm just noticing that now. Moving on. I'm pleased to see that the Watch still responds so promptly to reports of crime. It's good to know that the Watch considers threats to one's livelihood a sufficient reason for an investigation. I take it you're unhappy with the Watch? Unhappy only begins to describe my frustration. However, now that you are here, I am more than willing to forgive. Please wait here while I fetch my father. He will be happy to know that his pleas have been answered. The City Watch has honored us with their presence, father. Perhaps a celebration is in order. Be silent, Risa. They are here now, and they mean to help. Thank you for responding. Forgive my daughter. She has yet to learn patience. She's definitely a charmer. I'd be wanting protection as well if there were more of your kind running loose in the city. So what can I do for you, Hagen? I want the Watch to put a stop to the tribute demands that a local thug named Caleb has insisted from the merchants. Tribute? For what? For all the services that he's been providing. You listen to Caleb's goons and you think the only reason the entire docks haven't burned down is because of their efforts. So what is it you're requesting from the Watch? Well, I've already refused to pay. It doesn't take an archwizard to figure out that wouldn't be enough. Caleb is bound to send more men to collect his tribute. I need you to protect me from them. Don't worry, I won't let anything happen to you or your shop. Thank you. I'm not asking for much. I'd just like to run a clean business. Risa, I want you to go home where it's safe until this is all over. I don't want you to getting hurt. I'm not leaving you here alone, Papa. I want to help if Caleb sends more men. No, and that's final. You will go home and stay there until I tell you otherwise. The City Watch is here to protect me now. Yes, Papa, but if anything happens, I want you to let the Watch handle it. Do you promise that you will stay out of it? And then she gets out. Okay, she just sort of teleports home. Yes, you have my word. You could have said that while she was here. And a couple people teleport in. What is everybody, a wizard? You're a hairy wizard. Shut up. Caleb didn't like your answer, merchant. You will pay him the tribute, or things will get unpleasant here pretty soon. I will not be bullied. Caleb has my answer. I owe him nothing. Oh, crap. Sorry, pushed the wrong button. Wrong answer, old man. Maybe a few broken bones will change your mind. Where's your daughter? Sent her away, did you? Not smart at all. We can find her. It'd be a shame if something happened to her as well. Look! The merchant thinks the city watch can help. I thought wisdom came with age, old man. What do we want to do? Do we want to be official? You know, you're all under arrest, or do we kind of want to be like, oh, this'll be worth... Yeah, that's not me. You're all under arrest. Ha! Careful, boys, we're being arrested. Oh, woe is us, what will we do? Why don't you just go get yourself a pastry while we finish our business here, hound? Hound? Listen to this one, doesn't even know when we're making fun of the watch. We don't have much in the intimidate skill, so... we can do this the easy way or the hard way. You're still under arrest. I'm done talking to you, hound. Guess you're too new to know how things work around here. Boys, the city watch is getting uppity again. Time to bring him down a peg. That's one down. Alright, these guys think they can take us on, but they're wrong. We can beat their rumps all the way to Mayo. Although they probably... well, I guess Waterdeep is the next best, considering it is south of Neverwinter. At least, I think it's south. I must apologize for questioning the dedication of the City Watch. I thank you for what you have done. The Watch is here to serve. Good day. Oh, and before I forget, in this Harvest's Cloak, what do you give? You give, what, Charisma? Yeah, you give just 1 Charisma. You know, let's give it to Eleni.
Everyone, follow me.
To McLady.
I would say
No, let's
yes.
just rest here for 8 hours in your shop because that's how we roll. That's how we do it. We take subterfuge in your home. Is that the right word? Subterfuge? Taking the loot from all the corpses here. We're not corpse diggers. We're not grave diggers. We don't dig up the dead. Haven't done so yet. Nope, not yet. We haven't unlawfully raided any crypts. We totally didn't do that. We totally didn't. And you didn't see us take any of that gold either. It's not actually your money. It's our money. Okay, let's get going. All right, we need to report that we have in fact protected. We have in fact protected Hagen, and now the Watch can start retaking the city because since it's been proved that the Watch will take care of people that stand up to these criminals, then they will start standing up against the criminals, reporting their activities, and overall being a bigger nuisance, and not providing gold. That's the biggest part. Not providing gold to these criminals. That way, they just sort of stop. They get starved out. Okay, Cormac, look, listen to what I did. I understand you were able to keep Hagen from harm. Good work. Perhaps the people in Neverwinter will have more confidence in the Watch and stand up to these criminals, just like I said. There was a name mentioned, Caleb. Apparently he was behind the threats. Caleb! The Watch knows him well. I've been looking for an excuse to bring him in. Moved on to extortion, has he? My sources suspect Caleb of being Moye's man in the South Docks. Bringing him in will hurt her operations there. What are we waiting for then? Do you know where this Caleb is holed up, Lieutenant? We do. I can send some men over now to deal with him. No, let them rest. The sweep through the North Docks was rougher than anticipated. Why don't we just arrest Moye? No proof, and curse her own watchmen. I'm convinced many of them have taken her coin. I don't trust them to arrest her. She'd be gone before the Watch even arrived. I'll take care of Caleb. Of that I have no doubt. Very well, the Lieutenant can give you his location. I want you to put a stop to Caleb's activities. He usually spends his time in an alley south of here. I was already told where he was. I'll show you the location on your map, and be wary. He's not the brightest in Moye's gang, but he can be brutal. Kind of find it funny how they will fight to the death, but not actually try to, survive, like surrender. They'll never surrender. There's only certain quest NPCs that will actually surrender when you beat them within an inch of their life. Like, for instance, back in in West Harbor, that happened where we had to beat a guy within an inch of his life just to get him to go defend, so that he would actually step up and fight fight them all. The Githyanki as they were attacking. I think that's what they're called. The Bladelings, not the Githyanki. What am I thinking? And when that guy killed Amy, he wouldn't let the entire world burn just because he was a coward. And he's already barely injured. I wonder why. Come on, Caleb. Come peacefully. What are you looking at, hound? The Watch isn't welcome here. So get out. By the authority of the City Watch, you're under arrest, Caleb. You've got a lot to learn if you think you can just come here and try to arrest me. Why don't you be a good little watchdog and go back to chasing down stray dogs or something? I imagine him patting my head on that. Besides, you got any proof that I've done anything? I've been here all day. Let's see. I know enough to know that you're the one causing problems for the merchants at the docks. Oh, dang it, not that one. I pushed 1, not 2. Number 2 was the one I wanted to push. So, I wasn't there. Let's see, what I said was, I was there when your men tried to collect from Hagen. So I wasn't there. You're wasting my time. And I'm starting to get angry. Diplomacy, you're just making this harder on yourself. Failure, it's going to be hard to bring me in if you're dead. Come on, boys, let's show this watchman who's in charge around here. Okay, I failed to turn on parry mode, but that's okay. Well, they're all dead. Dead as can be. Took some gold. Well, that was kind of a failure. It would have been nice to have Moe as number 2 man, or at least from what from what's been described of him, he's the number 2 man of Moe's gang. It would have been fantastic to bring him in. That way we could have had intel on Moe's activities, so that way we can do a little bit better. You know. Alright, let's go tell them that we failed to bring him in, but we have killed him, and that will hurt her operation still. Killing him or bringing him in would have hurt. It would have hurt more if we brought him in, because that way we would have had more intel. But it's okay. You bring good news, I hope. We could certainly use some. Caleb's dead. He tried to bribe me and attacked when I refused. Dead is he? Shame. If he was working for Moe, he'd have some interesting things to tell us. He didn't give me a choice in the matter. I believe it. Caleb was never the smartest of fellows. You did well. We now have the opportunity to put a serious dent in Moe's activities and bring order back to this district. Unstable as he was, Caleb still had some control over crime in this part of the docks. Without him, I'm wagering that his thugs are now divided and fighting over control of the docks. I want you to deal with it. Keep the peace. The district will see that the City Watch is here to serve. Has the watch been that ineffective? To hear the citizens talk, we've been all but invisible. Blame the council for cutting into our budget for reconstruction. Our sweep through the North Docks wasn't as effective as we would have liked, but it did reveal the amount of control that Moe's gang has over the district. It also revealed the extent of the corruption that has spread through the watch. Many of our men returned to report either they have been ambushed or, more disturbingly, that they found only law-abiding citizens. I want you to perform a similar sweep through the area of the docks, apprehend any and all members of Moe's or anyone else's gang that you run across. I also want you to check in on our guard posts. Captain Berlena has given me strict orders, Marshal. I am not to press the issue with our watchmen at this time. We are short-handed, and it is as it is, and cannot afford to have men leaving us for Moe's employ. Captain Berlena has also charged us with cleaning the district up, and I mean to do just that. Corruption within the watch certainly encourages the criminal activity. Am I to arrest our own as well, then? I defer the decision to you, Marshal. Arrest those involved in illegal activities. Moe won't find any allies amongst the City Watch if I have any say about it. I understand Captain Berlena's concerns, Lieutenant. However, we must purge the criminal elements from our own ranks before we can effectively clean up the district. Very well. You have your orders. Report back when your sweep is complete. He's not actually trying to take control. Like not Marshal Cormac. I mean the lieutenant, because he's got orders from the captain, and he's here with the second in command. She's not here right now, so all decisions refer to him. And I kind of like the fact that that the lieutenant's not telling him what he can and can't do. You know, because because Berlena has said that that she doesn't want her ranks thinned out, but he's also leaving the decision up to Marshal Cormac. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get words out. Can't quite talk right now. There's a lot of games out there with really good stories. I think Skyrim has a good story, but I've yet to really delve into it. Evening, Watchman. Doing the rounds? Yes, I'm just checking in. I don't recognize you. You must be one of the new recruits. Just keep to your own business, and your patrol will be over before you know it. Anything to report? It's been quiet here. I've got an understanding with Moe's boys, though, so it's usually quiet. What do you mean? You really are new at this, aren't you? Look, the deal is, we stay away from her boys, and in exchange there's some extra coin in our purses at the end of each shift. It's a good arrangement, and as long as they don't do anything like trying to burn down a block or anything, everyone benefits. Besides, none of us are paid well enough to cross Moya and get ourselves killed. We mind our own business, and her gang stays away from us. Your duty is to protect the innocent. My duty is to my family, and that means not getting myself killed trying to fight a one-man war against Moya. And the extra coin comes in handy too. It's been hard living in Neverwinter. Everyone's still recovering from the last war. And besides, Moya's already got half the watch in her pockets. My taking money from her doesn't make any bit of difference. Number 1, how does... let's look through our options. I'll have to report you to Cormac. Number 2. Number 3, if you're working for Moya, then you're an enemy of the watch. Number 1, and how would your family feel if they knew you'd been corrupted? I'm going to go with that one. They wouldn't be pleased to hear it, but what can I do about it? I can't walk up to Moya and give her the coin back. How can I? Why don't you turn the gold over to Cormac? An interesting idea. Moya pays me and the watch benefits. I like the way you think. And with her men thinking I'm still on their payroll, I might be able to tip the watch off to any crimes being planned. It's risky, though. My body will be floating in the harbor if anyone finds out. So you'll do it? I'll do it. I just hope Marshal Cormac realizes what I'm risking and doesn't ask where the coin came from. Now, if you don't mind, I think we're done talking. You've got a patrol to finish anyhow. Okay, we're gonna... Oh! Who are the... thugs. Okay, let's go see what these guys are holding, because it definitely looks like a... Keep them moving, we're already behind schedule. If you'd stop talking and help me push, we'd already be there. Kinda late to be delivering goods, isn't it? You mean this? No, nothing like that. Just, you know, moving. That's all, just moving our things. Moving? I don't see any furniture. Right, we already moved the big stuff. These are our personal belongings. Is that all? Why don't you let me help then? Thanks, but really, we're fine. We wouldn't want to trouble you with something like this. It's no trouble at all. Here, let me help you with that. You're not getting the hint, are you? This is none of your business. And you're not getting the hint. Show me what's in the wagon. Fine, have it your way. Go on, look. Happy now? Can we good? These goods are illegal. I'll have to confiscate them. We're not out for blood like Moya's gang, but we'll fight you if you don't walk away from this hound. Last chance. Turn it over or I arrest you. No way. I've worked too hard for this score, and I'm not going to let some hound ruin it for me. Again, fight to the death. I've never fought a hound before. Let's see if you're as soft as everyone says. Worst hound to fight because we're good. Oh, sneak attack. Okay, they're all rogues. Oh, sneak attack critical hit. That's bonus damage. Boom. I'm sorry, but when your guys start falling down and ours stay up, that kind of means that you're screwed. Now let's see what's in the wagon. Obsidian, bloodstone, gold, magic wand, bullets. Now I'll take all that. Don't mind me. Don't mind me and my completely legitimate gains. There we go. Let's rest. You know, get rid of just spend 8 hours of our patrol just resting. There we go. How much gold do we got now? 13,000. That's not a bad number. I usually don't see that much in RPG games this early on. I mean, granted, everything is quite expensive, but it still feels like it's a lot. It's a lot of money. I don't know why, but it does. All right, where's the next one? There's a guard post there and a guard post here. Let's see if we can loop to this central one. Actually, there's a wall there, so we'll have to actually loop all the way down. Oh, okay. You guys are gonna die. These guys have crossbows. Take them out, boys. Oh, she's stunned. That makes sense. Dazed. Okay. Well, these guys are gone. Don't mind me. I'll just go ahead and take this stuff here. Remove disease. Oh, remove disease. Fantastic. Oh, no. I want to attack. Sneak attack. There we go. You may need to get Kelgar a better hammer. Just saying. These guys have a lot of health. I'm not gonna lie. Potion of antidote. Yep, the watch means business, boys. We're back in action. Let's do some resting. And let's give Lena these here. Yeah, I kind of want to keep these bolts of frost over here. Yeah, let's put in the weapon tab. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Oh, what is going on here? Quora injured. Heatha, Galena. What's going on here? What is going on here?
Ladies, please, there's no call to lose our tempers over this.
Temper? I haven't even gotten warmed up yet.
Being able to keep a rein on your spells is a sign of discipline, Quara. Something you could never master.
And the instructors aren't here to shield you. Go on. Set fire to this whole street and this sad tavern, and you'll never be able to return to the academy, let alone Neverwinter.
As if I'd want to stay in that prison with you high-nosed witches for another year.
You're right. Here among the docks is where you belong, peddling yourself for cheap coin.
Wow! Someone give me a tankard! This is going to get good!
What in the nine hells did I do to deserve that? Oh, thank the gods you've arrived. Do something. These ladies are about to start throwing spells outside my establishment.
Alright, let me see what I can do.
Whatever you do, do it quick. They won't be able to ferry enough water from the harbor to put out a blaze if things get out of hand.
Heatha, I think members of the Watch are here.
Friends of yours, Quara? Sent to bail you out, perhaps?
I don't need anyone's help to turn you into ash.
If you start a fight here, you'll all be expelled from your academy.
There is nothing to discuss. Quara has threatened.
I was not discussing anything. I just said you'll be expelled from your academy if you throw spells.
Us for the last time, and we will stand for it no longer.
Yeah, if Quara's so superior to us, then I say let her prove it, without the academy instructors stepping in to stop things.
The instructors? They never stopped me before. You always went running to them, not me. I've heard every word you've said about me. Always talking behind my back, ridiculing me, just because it takes you a shoreman's hour to cast a cantrip.
And you think setting fire to a stable while casting yours is any better, Quara? I practice restraint, not showy, excessive displays.
Yeah, Heatha is simply cautious in her craft. You're the dangerous one, Quara.
If you knew how dangerous I was, then you should have known better than to push me this far.
Let's see. I'm sure there's another way we can work this out, without me and my friends becoming involved.
I would not intervene if I were you, else we'll be forced to stop you as well.
I heard that hesitation.
We are wizards, you know.
Yes, wizards, from the academy. But we don't want any trouble with you. Just Quara.
This is right outside my uncle's establishment. If it gets damaged, I damage you.
Heatha, I don't want to be cast out of the academy if we're arrested.
Very well. This isn't worth it. You're fortunate this time, Quara. Next time, you'd better not let us catch you outside the academy walls. Come, Glenna. I think we've smelled enough of the docks for one day.
I didn't need your help. Those wizards had it coming.
Maybe so, but not in front of this. And nah, that's kind of selfish. Trading insults and spells isn't the way to resolve matters. You should have called the Watch.
Those noble-born wannabe mages are just jealous. They don't like the fact that I can summon more power from my thumb than they can with a day's worth of concentration. They're always staring into their tomes and books, trying to categorize magic. It's a waste of time. It just is. And either you understand it or you don't. It's instinct.
I agree to that to a point. Magic is magic. But there are also places it can go. Like, for instance, earth magic would be very different from fire magic, you know? Something that wants to spread and grow versus something that wants to stay still and rest. Sounds to me like your lessons haven't been paying off.
Well, the thing is, I'm not a part of the academy anymore. I quit. Sort of. after burning down the stable.
Last, you should have thought of that before starting a fight outside the flagon, and the damage you caused before they even showed up.
It's the wood you use in the rafters. It sets fire easily. Sorry about that.
Sorry? Oh, lass, I wasn't asking for an apology. You'll be paying me back, you will, for all my lost business, for a tarnished reputation, and for putting me and my kin in danger like that.
What? I'm not working for either of you, ever.
What? You're too good for us?
I am. Now, get out of my way. I'm not paying for a thing.
No, lass, you will. Or by gods, you'll bring down a fury from me like you've never seen. And not only that, if you don't, you'll be proving those other girls right. I don't think you're willing to admit you don't have discipline, restraint, or a sense of responsibility, like they claim to have. Besides, I doubt you'll be welcome back at the academy.
Actually, I could use some help in my travels, especially from a sorceress.
You want me to help you? Fine, but I warn you, you may not be able to handle me. But if you want to take a demon by the horns, then fine.
I'll be waiting inside the sunken flagon, give you a chance to change your mind. Okay, well, this has been going on for some time, and I think it is time enough to end the session here. I thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And we will be taking Moye's gang down with such prejudice in the next session. Hopefully. Hopefully. Maybe we'll actually get some stuff done without all this needless talking. But, you know, talking is all good and all. So, I hope you all enjoyed. Take care.